right, with that, let's get to the breaking news that's coming in at the moment. India's National Security Advisor, Ajit Doval, has held a meeting with China's Foreign Minister, Wang. Remember, this was the 25th meeting of the special representatives on the China-India boundary question. Following the meeting, China has now released a statement, and it states that China and India are important neighbors to each other, as well as major developing countries and representatives of emerging economies. Wang has gone on to say, and I quote him, China-India relations have gone beyond the bilateral scope and carry global and strategic significance. In recent years, President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, remember, held two meetings, one in Kazan and the other one in Tianjin, reaching a series of important consensus that pointed the way for the improvement and development of bilateral relations. Wang has also said that China is ready to work with India to approach bilateral relations from a strategic height and long-term perspective, strengthen communication, enhance mutual understanding, eliminate differences, overcome obstacles, and become good neighbors and friends of amity, as well as partners for mutual success, so as to realize the dance of the dragon and the elephant. So that's the first statement that has come in from the Chinese side after this big meeting between Ajit Doval and Wang. Let me quickly go across to our Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibbal. He's joining us with more details. Siddhant, finally that much expected and a very significant meeting now happening between India's National Security Advisor and the Chinese Foreign Minister. Get us more details. The Chinese side has put its side and its version of what happened in that meeting. Get us more details of what you're hearing.
Well, so far, positive comments were for both sides, and we're waiting for the Indian readout as well. Now, if I go by the Chinese readout, it says that India and China have agreed for a fair, mutually acceptable package solution to border dispute. Now, this is significant indeed. Of course, it's still awaited for the Indian readout, but a mutually acceptable package is something that both sides have been hoping for years now. Will it happen this time? That's the big question. Last year, when the SR level talks happened, they decided to form an expert group which focused on an early harvest when it comes to the border dispute. Now, early harvest, it's an important comment, but what does it mean is something that's yet to be defined as well. Now, of course, the meetings happen at a time when we know that Indian side is preparing for the Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit to India after a gap of 7 years. In fact, Wang used the term, something that we have heard so often, calling dragon and elephant dance together. And this is a comment used by the Chinese leadership off and on. Now, of course, India has also pointed out about a substantive economic relationship. In fact, recently at an economic conclave, the Indian External Affairs Minister pointed to economic aspect, but also saying that border, what happens at the border, the state of the border decides the state of the relationship as well. So, important commentary coming up, but this is an evolving situation right now. We're waiting for the Indian readout.
Right, Siddhant, thanks very much for joining us with those details. So we are awaiting the Indian press release after this crucial meeting that has taken place between Ajit Doval and Wang. Those are the visuals that have emerged out of Beijing. The first statement has come in from the Chinese side, some positive developments as far as the bilateral relationship is concerned. Also, both sides looking towards resolving the border dispute as soon as possible.